Where did October go? I don't know. However, I do have a haul for you all because I know we like haul videos. I have 10 fragrances and let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Maria here. Yes, we have 10 fragrances for the October 2024 fragrance haul. Some are new releases, some have been gifted, some are old things, long-term wish list items. We got a whole mix here and I will designate what is what as we go along this year journey. As always, lipstick of the day today, everyone. I felt kind of, you know, hot pink, fuchsia, kind of feeling that today. Yes, this is from MAC and this is the shade Moxie. I'm not sure if they still make Moxie anymore, but if they do, I will link it below, or I will also link a alternative just in case, because I know you all like to know the lipstick of the day. As always, details on the makeup and everything on my face, beauty things will be in the description box below as well, along with the fragrances. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and I want to wear a sample, you know, try to play in it, see how I feel about it again. This is from Initio Parfums, and this is Addictive Vibration. I talked about it in a sampling series video a while back, and I like it a little bit more than I did before, but I'm still not fully sold on a full size bottle. But hey, it's okay. And that again is Addictive Vibration from the house of Initio Parfums. And now let's get into this fragrance haul. So first up, this one isn't new. I had a sample of it last year and I decided to revisit it on a whim one day. And I'm like, what happened? Because when I first sampled this fragrance, I was like, it's all right. Didn't need it. Threw it in the drawer and kept it moving, right? Now, fast forward 2024, I have a full size bottle of it. And if you've been watching my short form content, you already know it is Casamarati from the house of Xerjoff, and that is Lira. This one gets a lot of love around this time of year because it is one of the OG gourmand scents. A lot of people say this smells like lemon sponge cake, pound cake, that type of thing. I have a slightly different opinion on that, but this is one I'm finally come to enjoy and love, because I will say, I think my sample I had, by the way, it got stronger because it sat up, and here is my bottle. You all took my tassel off because it was just getting on my nerves, but anyway, here is my bottle of it, and as you see, I got a 100 ml of it. It's a love. So I'm gonna get into the notes of Lira for those that might have been interested in it, because again, it gets a lot of love. I noticed it's starting to sell out in a lot of different places because it is fall, autumn time, going into holiday season. Lira has notes of blood orange, we have lavender, we have bergamot, we also have rose, jasmine, and cinnamon. Then in the base, we have vanilla, musk, and caramel. This is a true gourmand scent. It's a citrusy gourmand, which is so funny that everybody says lemon pound cake, because as you can see, well, rather here, there is no lemon in this scent. It's the blood orange. I think people are maybe getting the citrusy aspect from, because I'm like, but blood orange is kind of rich to me. It's a lovely garnish in a lot of drinks and things, but you definitely get the caramel and the vanilla. And this is one that I sprayed it on myself when I had this sample, and I just kept getting wafts of myself. And how I know it was good, I was outside doing a walk wearing this, and I'm like, okay, I smell great. I smell wonderful. So that is why Casamarati's Lira made it to the collection. Yes. The next fragrance was kindly sent over to me from the brand, and this is from the brand Bonparfumer, and this is Iris Cartagena 502 Extrait de Parfum. They have a new extrait line of fragrances. This right here, I had seen a lot of buzz on, but I wanted to get my own nose on it, and I did a first impressions on this fragrance already, short form, if you see my YouTube shorts. But let me tell you something. This is rich. It's truly an extrait. There's top notes, y'all. There's rum, we have cacao, and we have petitgrain. Then in the heart, y'all, we have iris, of course. We have sandalwood, vanilla, and cedar. And then in the base, y'all, we have leather, tonka bean, and cashmere. The cacao in here definitely gives it a dark chocolate vibe for sure. You do get a little bit of that floralness. Iris gives things a kind of a powdery effect, but this is still gourmandy to me. So it's very dark, rich, but still sweet, like dry sweet, in my opinion. Completely unisex of a fragrance. This right here is how dark chocolate is kind of bittersweet compared to milk chocolate. That is definitely the feel of this. I do get a slight feel of the rum as it continues to dry down in this fragrance, but most importantly, here is the bottle, by the way. I'm not sure if I showed it. I had the box in my hand, but this is what it looks like. This scent is perfectly solid for cold weather. In particular, I think I'm gonna get more use out of it for winter time, because yes, this has come out, say, end of summer going into fall. However, because again, this is a dark chocolate scent, there's a little bit of leather in here, cashmere. This is gonna be everything for winter time. So come January, all that, this scent right here. And this again is from the house of Bonparfumer. We have Iris Cartagena 502. This next fragrance is so pretty, at least the box is, and the bottle is gorgeous too. We're gonna get into the juice. This right here, y'all, is a new release. This is a new release from the house of Casamarati. Yes, Xerjoff Casamarati is up and through this year haul. This is Levar del Sol. This fragrance was kindly sent over to me from my friends over at Twisted Lily. You all know I have a code with them. Definitely check that out for samples as well as full-size niche bottles. But yes, Levar del Sol. This was a highly anticipated new release that came out. I mean, the bottle is gorgeous as well. It matches the energy of the box. And let me tell you, this is a scent that's going to take you on a journey. That's already been my experience with it, but I'm going to get into the notes for you all. So we have notes of rose, lemon, orange, bergamot, apple, and green notes. Then y'all in the middle, we have cardamom, violet, jasmine, and lily. And then y'all in the base, we have patchouli, musk, oak moss, tonka bean, caramel, and benzoin. So looking at these notes, I'm like, okay, we got some florals. We got some bright, happy notes in here. But we also have a little bit of some spice in here too, some edible notes. So this could go a lot of different directions. In my opinion, this was like a summertime gourmand is what it is. It's a summer gourmand because the fruity notes in it make it more summery, plus the look of the bottle and everything. However, the spices in here is giving me summer gourmand that I would wear at nighttime. That's how I feel about this fragrance. You can wear it now, but when I say now, meaning autumn, fall, when I'm filming this video. However, this is one I would wear most in the daytime rather than night when it's cooler, because again, this one has a little bit more brightness. I think it's better for the daytime right now. This one is a fun release. It doesn't smell like any of my other Casamaratis that I have in my collection. I probably need to do a collection video at some point. Let me know if you want to see that. But yes, Casamarati Levar del Sol made the haul. Now y'all already knew this was coming in the haul. I told y'all the scent is the one out of the designers for the fall 2024 releases. Marc Jacobs Perfect Elixir. Yes, the purple box. We had to get it. Of course, I got a 50 ml because it matches my 50 ml that I have in the Perfect Intense version that I still love and adore for fall as well. But here is the belle of the ball right here. So let's talk about it, y'all. So Perfect Elixir, we have notes of honey, plum, rhubarb, and then we also have amber, orange blossom, then we have resin, patchouli, and vanilla. The plum in this is so good. The plum with that sweetness of the honey, but also the resins in here. Yes, this right here is a designer that packs a punch for fall, and I'm so here for it. This is one, didn't necessarily know it was coming, but I discovered it when I was walking around at Sephora back in September. And I was like, okay, let me just smell it. We'll see, you know, whatever. Smelled this one. This was the one that stole the show for me. Y'all know the video is still up. Told y'all about what happened. This was my pick. So yes, Marc Jacobs Perfect, the Elixir version. I'm excited to wear this one as I continue to play in it and get my feelings about it even more and all that. A dedicated review will happen because I know you all want to know more about Perfect Elixir. Y'all have told me that. So yes, I do read your comments and I do listen to y'all. So yes, Marc Jacobs Perfect, the Elixir made the haul. This next fragrance is also a new release and one I told you all that I thought very highly of, and I wasn't expecting to like it. We have Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion Intense. Yes, the Intense version stole the show for me. I told you all the original was okay, but I didn't feel I needed it. Plus it was like way more sweet and lemony in my opinion, and I was like, I'm not gonna wear that. However, Devotion Intense, as y'all see, big bottle worthy. This is good. Good. This is decadent. This is made for cold weather in my opinion. The notes are very, very simple, by the way. It's only hazelnut up top. We have orange blossom in the middle and a base of vanilla. So very simple composition. However, less is more in this case because I'm here for it. This fragrance needed the hazelnut in my opinion. It's kind of like they replaced the lemon in the original and swapped it out with hazelnut in the Intense version, and I'm so here for it. It's thick but not too sweet, and I'm okay with that. So like this will not give me a headache, and most importantly they release it at the right time of year, which is fall, so I'm all the way here for this fragrance. So I will be playing in it and I will definitely report back on how I really feel about the scent, you know, longevity, all that. But again, that is Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion Intense. Next up we have an oldie but goodie long-term wishlist item for me. If you all recall when I did a sampling series video on the House of Montale fragrances, then you know I fell head over heels for one in particular, and that is Sensual Instinct. Here's the box. Yes, I finally upgraded my sample and decant to a full-size bottle, you all. Here it is. I had to pick up Sensual Instinct. So you all, Sensual Instinct, okay, the dogs are fighting, okay. Anyway, so Sensual Instinct, we have top notes are roasted coffee beans, then in the middle we have praline, and in the base we have rose, we have oak moss, amber, and cedar. This scent right here, because I've worn it out, because again I had samples of decants of it. Certified head turner. This scent is date night approved, date night worthy. The name is appropriate, Sensual Instinct, because it is sensual. There's a sweetness to this, but it's still a femininity to it at the same time, but it's not bubblegum girly. She full grown at the same time. And every time I wear this, she leaves a trail and it gets a compliment. So this is why this is one of the best sellers from the house. Completely worth the hype. It is worthy of that crown. Because Sensual Instinct is that girl. So that's why I had to go ahead and upgrade her and get a full-size bottle of it. So yes, Montale Paris. You are coming into my collection more and more, and I'm super here for you all. So that again is Sensual Instinct from the house of Montale Paris. I did a full 180 on you all. This is the new release from the house of Burberry, you all. And this is the new Burberry Goddess, the intense version. I know y'all like, wait a minute, girl, why you got that? I thought you didn't like it. I thought I didn't like it either. However, I've been seeing a lot of other people say, hey, maybe you want to revisit it, let it dry down, try it on your skin, give it another shot. And I was like, you know what? I'm willing to do that. I am willing to do that because I do enjoy the original. You all have seen that. I reviewed it last year when it came out. So I'm like, okay, maybe it just didn't work the first time. Maybe it didn't click. Or the second time when I tried it out too. However, the third time, y'all, it clicked. And that is why we have the bottle of it. I got a 50 ml of the intense version. And let me say this. This is truly an intense version. It projects more than the original. It is louder than the original. And it lasts longer than the original too. Let me go ahead and give y'all my first impressions on that. This right here. I think this is one of those fragrances that it came out while it was still hot. Because it was just the beginning of fall, like September-ish when it came out, well, when it reached stores. I think this is one of those fragrances that I think a lot more people are going to enjoy when we get into winter. That's just my opinion on it because it's like on skin, it transformed. And I'm gonna get into the notes. I just realized I didn't do that yet. So we have notes, y'all, of lavender, and then in the middle we have vanilla, vanilla absolute, bourbon vanilla, and vanilla caviar. So they got all the vanilla in here. Then in the base we have patchouli, and let me tell you something. The dry down of all the vanillas does eventually come out because at first the patchouli and the lavender were overdoing it, but over time the vanillas, all what's this 1, 2, 3, 4 vanillas they have in here, they finally show up and become the stars of the show. So once that happened, I was like, okay, now I do like this. I do think this is a scent that will be better praised, better well loved in the winter time. That is for sure. Whereas for those of us where it's still kind of teetering between warmer, slightly cooler weather, you're still gonna like the original more. I can see that. So I just want to get an update on Burberry Goddess, the intense version. So the next fragrance I have in the haul, you all, is another one that I had to do a 180 on because last year I was not here for it. Now I am all the way here for it. Is a love. And we're talking about Jo Malone's Ginger Biscuit. This is the box that comes in because it's a holiday scent. It only comes out this time of year. And it only comes out in this one size. And here we are, you all. Ginger Biscuit is in the collection. I told you all I was interested in it and I was willing to try it again this year. And I did just that and I fell in love. So here we are. So Ginger Biscuit, you all, is notes of ginger, roasted hazelnut, and tonka bean. There's also like nutmeg in here and caramel too, based up on the write-up. So this is a true gourmand scent, and they wanted to smell like a literal ginger biscuit. Jo Malone is very literal with their fragrance. There was no exception to that rule with Ginger Biscuit. This just smells like the holidays to me, specifically Christmas for me because we did bake gingerbread, build gingerbread houses, all that, bake a lot of cookies. We had all the sweets and candy at our house. We were the fun Christmas house that all my cousins would come over and everything. So for me, Ginger Biscuit smells like all of that for me, and I'm okay with the scent that gives me scent memories. Once I wear it and play it more, of course, I will give you all an update, dedicated review and whatnot. But y'all, I am here for 2024 Ginger Biscuit. This is beautiful to me. And again, it's the scent memories. So that again is Jo Malone's Ginger Biscuit. And the last thing came as a set. It was kindly sent to me and I'm still like speechless because it was so unexpected. And you all, we got this beautiful box from Kayali. Yes, we know and love Kayali here on the channel, but y'all, this box, they switch it up every time, but this box in particular is to celebrate the return of Kayali Silk Santal and Velvet Santal, and most importantly, they put a picture in here from my actual wedding day. To be specific, this is from my reception. Yes, and as you can see, me and the head elf are right there. Yeah. On the inside, you have a newspaper that's like saying breaking news, Silk Santal is back by popular demand. And here you have the fragrances on the inside. We love that. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in other videos, but I'm gonna make sure for those that might be watching me for the first time, Silk Santal is now back. It is no longer limited edition. It is now permanent, so we love that. This is how it comes, Silk Santal. Here's the packaging. It's a part of the wedding collection. And here is my fresh, brand new bottle of it. It's so funny seeing like a brand new bottle of a vanilla based fragrance, because once you compare it to your old bottle, because this is when it originally came out, last year's batch, and as you can see, it has definitely deepened up. So if you have a bottle that is light like this, over time, yes, it will get darker and richer and more potent. So we love that. So with Silk Santal, you all, we have notes of sparkling champagne, white freesia, we have pink praline, lush nectarine, sandalwood, and sugared musk. This scent is so beautiful. Fresh, effervescent, is happy. It literally does smell like a bride scent, a happy bride, just the most beautiful girl in the world. It's giving that. So I love this scent, as you all know. I have 2 videos up on the channel already discussing the wedding collection, Silk Santal. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. And while we're here is Velvet Santal, because you know what? We don't be talking about you as much, Velvet. We're gonna give you some shine today though. And here is Velvet Santal. The black bottle is what it is. It has notes of jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, sandalwood, and benzoin. Velvet Santal, this was definitely woodier to me. The florals in here, it definitely has a darker edge to it. Even though both of these fragrances can be worn by anyone, you can tell Silk Santal is kind of more geared toward the bride, whereas Velvet Santal is kind of geared towards the groom. But of course, anybody can wear them. Anybody can wear them. However, I would say Silk Santal is giving more daytime. Velvet is giving night. That is like the best breakdown to give, because I've worn both of them before, and that's how I interpret them to go. Also, spoiler alert, out of the 2, I like Silk Santal more, and the head elf likes Velvet Santal more. So that's why I say, yeah, it's kind of giving his and hers bride and groom thing. So I had that confirmed even in my own household. So thank you again, Kayali, for sending this over, and especially with this picture in it, because I did not submit this picture. They just pulled it. So that's even more thoughtful, and I appreciate that. So all right, everyone, that wraps up the haul for October 2024. Let me know what you think about it. Do you love it? Do you hate it? As you can see, we got a lot of newness in here. We got a lot of designers in here, more designers than I normally have. So as you can see, I'm feeling designers a lot right now. I'm still loving my niche, don't get me wrong, but designers, they kind of got my attention right now. I'm loving them. I'm here for them, and I'm deeming them, you know, full bottle worthy. So there's that. So let me know what you think, and yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.